What is going on, everyone? Another week of training video, but kind of the same setup we had last week where I just sat down and kind of talked about my whole week of training. It is currently Sunday night. This is going to be uploaded Monday, but finished off a solid week of training once again, 70 miles with a day off. So it was my fourth week now at 70 plus miles. So really solid training these last 4 weeks. This is my last week at home. I know it's kind of hard to believe, but I leave somewhere between Wednesday and Friday. I move all my stuff into my apartment on Saturday. So going to be a busy week next week as far as moving in and stuff like that goes. But yeah, this is my last summer week of training technically at home. I may continue these type of videos though. I think if you guys want to see them, I'll definitely continue them where I just sit down on Sunday and kind of recap my whole week just so everyone can still see my training, because I know it is super important for you guys to kind of see what I go through in a week so you guys can see my training that aligns with my races and how good I race and stuff like that. So if you guys want to, I know I can't record like week of training videos where I sit down and actually take my camera to every single run and stuff like that, but if you guys want me to sit down on Sunday and talk about my full week and talk about all the runs, I can definitely do that. So let me know down in the comment section if you want to see that. So let's start this week of training off. Monday I took off. As I said, I ran 70 miles in 6 days, so took Monday off. Had a pretty solid long run last week. I did 15 at 5:58 pace, so wanted to take Monday off to kind of recover from that. And Tuesday I did 10 miles plus some strides, so 11 miles on the day, 10 miles at 6:34 pace. Overall felt really good just because kind of had Monday off, so wasn't really any reason to feel terrible on that run. And then did 8 times 20-second strides and jogged it after that to hit a mile, so 11 miles on the day. That was good. And then Tuesday I did a workout. I did 10 times 300 with a minute 30 rest. I uploaded that as a separate video on my channel if you guys have not checked that out. But overall, it went really solid. I ran 47, 52, 48, 48, 48, 47, 45, 46, 44, 43. So got down to a pretty solid pace towards the end there. Towards the end, got the legs turning a little bit, started clicking some faster splits. It was nice to kind of get the legs turning a little bit. We tried to incorporate some speed work when we have our down weeks, so it's nice in the summer to hop on the track every once in a while and get the legs turning a little bit. Did 3.5 warm up and a little over 3.5 cool down, so that was 10 miles on the day there. And then the next day, this would have been Thursday, I ended up doing 10 easy miles, super easy, 7:12 pace, just to kind of, recover a little bit. It felt nice to kind of run a little bit slower and get that recovery in. And then I doubled that day and ran 5 in the afternoon with my high school coach, so it was nice to catch up with him. Did 5 miles at around the 8-minute pace. Super, super light day there, just to make sure I was ready for the next day. And turns out I was. Did 3 miles warm up, 2 miles cool down, and a 5-mile tempo. So 10 miles on the day for a workout once again. The 5-mile tempo I also uploaded as a separate video, so if you guys have not seen that, I highly recommend you go check that out. but I cannot stress how good this tempo was. Ended up doing 5 miles at like 26, like 35-ish. 5:19 average pace. The mile splits were 5:23, 5:24, 5:22, 5:14, 5:14. Talked about this a little bit more in depth in my workout video, but kind of felt a little bit iffy the first 3 miles, and then the last 2 I kind of got a second win, started leading and finished pretty strong. So overall that was a really solid day. Really happy with that tempo and how good I felt to actually, average a 5-mile run at under 5:20 pace. So that was nice to see. The day after that, I ran 9 miles at 6:50 pace. Started out slow. The first 4.5 was all around kind of 7-minute pace, and then I started working down a little bit just to kind of get the legs turning towards the end of the run. And then Sunday I did my long run today, ran 15 miles at 6:08 average pace. Was super nice. I am really loving these longer, moderate long runs. Really feeling good in these. Kind of just get into a groove early on. Start off the first mile like 6:40, 6:20, 6:15, 6:10s, and then get in the 6:0s. From mile 6 to mile 15, everything was basically between like 5 seconds. They were all like 6:02 to 6:07. So it was really nice to see that. Got into a groove. Ran with one of my teammates, Mangus, who I also did the 300s with this week, and got into a groove, ran together the entire time. It was awesome. 15 miles, an hour and 32 minutes, 6:08 average mile pace. Beautiful week of training. Cannot stress how good I feel. Really happy with how this summer has gone. Really happy with how YouTube's gone. Everything has just been great this summer for me, especially over these last few weeks. The channel is growing incredible, and I cannot thank you guys enough for supporting me. Season may be canceled, maybe postponed. Who knows, but one thing is for certain, YouTube's always going to be here, training's always going to be here, so there will always be content. So make sure to subscribe if you are into running content. I try to post around 3 to 4 times a week. That is basically it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.